Today, I am introducing you to the absolute worst character of this season. No, scratch that, the worst character of the year. And it's not just me, fans everywhere are raging over him. Just take a look at the comments, people straight up wish he would just drop dead already. Why does everyone hate him? Oh, let me enlighten you. But before that, big shout out to my recent subscribers, thank you so much guys, you are the best. Meet Simon and Yuke, two former party members who were once in the same group, Thunder Pike. But Simon, this pathetic excuse for a leader was just dead weight. Yuke was the one doing all the work, carrying the team on his back like a one-man army. But the moment Yuke left and formed his own group, Clover, everything went downhill for Thunder Pike. Turns out, Simon was so useless that without Yuke, the party crumbled, and even the kingdom started hating them. And of course, Simon, instead of reflecting on his failures like a normal person, developed a massive grudge against Yuke. Because, you know, blaming others is easier than admitting that you're a walking loser. One day, fate brought both Thunder Pike and Clover into the same dungeon. And what did Simon do? Did he try to prove himself? No. Did he challenge Yuke in an honorable fight? Of course not. Instead, this snake and his band of losers waited until everyone from Clover was asleep and then used sleep magic to knock them out. And if that wasn't scummy enough, Simon tied up Yuke and forced him to sign a contract that would blame all of Thunder Pike's failures on Clover. Yuke, being a man of honor, refused. But then Simon, the absolute garbage can of a human being, threatened to kill one of Yuke's party members if he didn't comply. Like, seriously, he had already hit rock bottom, and yet he's still digging deeper. But right before Yuke could be forced to sign the contract, karma came knocking, the dungeon collapsed into a bottomless abyss. As everyone fell, one of Thunder Pike's own members, Jamie, used her magic to save Clover's team. Meanwhile, the rest of Thunder Pike, splat, they crashed and got brutally injured. And guess who did nothing to help? Yep, Simon. Despite everything, Yuke, being the actual leader here, opened a portal scroll to escape and was generous enough to offer Thunder Pike a way out too. But guess what? This rat had one last act of cowardice left in him. Simon took a girl hostage from Clover and told Yuke, "Save me or she dies." I mean, seriously, how low can this scumbag get? He's already worthless, already a backstabber, and now he's resorting to hostage situations like some desperate villain in a low-budget anime. Thankfully, Clover's girls weren't having any of it. They knocked Simon on his pathetic ass and saved their friend. And while everyone else was preparing to leave, the injured Thunder Pike members were begging Simon for help. And what did he say? "Why should I? Help yourselves. Excuse me, are you even a human being?" This backstabbing rat just abandoned his own teammates when they needed him the most. Finally, one of his own team members had enough of his garbage and blasted him with an energy attack, knocking him down for good. And you know what? He deserved every bit of it. Yuke and his team escaped the dungeon, leaving Simon and his former teammates behind. And oh boy, they were screwed. Monsters swarmed them, the dungeon was collapsing, and Simon was lying on the ground, utterly useless as always. This is exactly what he deserves. Will he survive? I really hope not. But unfortunately, we have to wait for the next episode to see if this pile of human garbage somehow crawls out of this mess. Simon is officially the worst character this season, maybe even of all time. And now, even his own party members hate him. If he does survive, he will be the loneliest, most despised piece of trash in existence. What do you guys think? Does Simon deserve to live, or should the dungeon finish the job? Tell me in the comments. And for more anime rants, hit that subscribe button. And if you wanna see one more scumbag like Simon from this season, click on this video.